Hi folks, Hector here, Tuesday, the 26th of February 2008, 4 p.m. London time. I'm about to call it a day at my trading desk for today, and I thought perhaps I could record a little video. Still in this trade, the New Zealand dollar against the American dollar of the daily chart. I took an entry a few days ago. Probably you know about this if you've been following my blog. I am liking how we've popped above the previous historical high at 0.8100, which was, like I said, a historical high for July 2007, right there. Okay, we just popped about 40 pips above that level. So. So far so good. The trade is right now at plus 100 pips, plus 97 pips to be exact. I'm liking how we've seen a few different, a number of bullish days on the individual candles. Okay, quite a number of green bullish days ever since the breakout took place. Took my entry 3 days ago. Last Friday. Today's Tuesday, so that's 4 days ago. Sorry about that. Entry was right there. Okay, and it's been moving nicely in my direction. Seems like today we are forming a doji. All right, this doji, at least for the time being. We'll see how it breaks out. I like it, of course, to break to the upside, but we'll see. This is a long-term trade, so far so good. Plus 96 pips right now. Anyway, all the setups that I've been following. GBP against the Canadian dollar. Do you remember this setup, guys? I talked about it. I think it was last week. I was mentioning this massive triangle formation. Okay, in the daily time frame. Actually, let me zoom back in. Right there we are. All right, I was talking about this massive triangular formation on GBP Canadian dollar on the daily time frame. Okay, this massive triangle marked in blue in my screen. We got the breakout. Okay, we got the pullback signified by this sideways channel. That's marked in red in my screen. Okay, this one. And throughout the last 2 days, we've seen an enormous move, very violent move, all the way from the 200 today. The GBP against the Canadian dollar is sitting at 194.50, so that's almost 600 pip drop within 2 days. Huge, massive move down. Okay, it's been way too fast. In fact, in my opinion, to take an entry. I was indeed following a possible breakout of this flag formation after having broken below this triangle bottom. Okay, this triangle bottom, and having gone through the pullback channel, I was waiting for a breakout of the channel bottom. But the move has just been too fast. I could not possibly find I was waiting for the typical breakup pullback continuation, but I couldn't get it. In fact, if I zoom into the 4 hours time frame, the only thing we see is a little bit of hesitation throughout the quieter hours of Tokyo. Okay, these 3 consecutive 4-hour bars, which is the Tokyo session, last night's Tokyo session. This is what happened yesterday. A little bit of hesitation throughout Tokyo, but then bang, massive move, another 200 pip drop to the downside. Just too fast. I couldn't jump on board. So unfortunately, this trend seems like I'm missing this trade. This was the trade of the day. Certainly, whoever is in this trade is making shitloads of money. I am not. Okay, I am not. I was following it, but like I say, it just happened too quick for me to react. Anyway, if any of you guys caught this swim, congratulations. It's a fantastic trade. Like I say, it's the trade of the day. Unfortunately, I'm not profiting from it, and that sucks because I did have this currency pair in my watch list. Anyway, another cross that I've been following for ages already is the GBP against the CHF. Okay, waiting for the breakout of this sideways range, which has been in place for about a month and a half, 2 months already. GBP against the CHF been moving. It's totally flat line as of lately. I'm waiting for a breakout to the downside. It seems like this currency pair is very comfortable at what it is. Okay, seems like the bulls and the bears have found an equilibrium at this part of the chart, at this junction of the chart, and none of them really want to get out of this range, either to the upside or to the downside. So I have my sound alarms placed, okay, right there, but I've been waiting for this setup, like I say, for weeks. It's just waiting time, I guess. Same thing for the GBP against the JPY. I also showed you this setup, I don't know, I think last week again as well. Also, this flat top triangle is still in place, not breaking either to the upside or to the downside. So, well, waiting time once again. Another setup that I'm spotting is the Australian dollar against the Swiss franc in the 4 hours time frame. We are seeing a nice move up. Okay, throughout. If I scroll back through my screen, we can see that ever since the last days of January, the 23rd of January, actually, ever since there, well, price has been moving up. Very nice harmonic swings. Okay, have a look at these harmonic swings, beautiful swings. Do you see that on my screen? Well, right now we are throughout the last 10 days, 10 days, we are forming a triple top at this level right below the 101.50. In fact, if I zoom out into the daily time frame, we can see how that level has been working previously as resistance in December 2007, and this is the triple top I was just showing you in the 4 hours time frame. You see that, guys? How 3 days in a row we've topped out at that level, like I say, between the 103.00, the 101.00 and the 101.50. Okay, it was also resistance level. It also worked as resistance in December, like I say. So it's certainly a strong level to keep an eye on. I would like this currency pair to pop above, okay, to crack that level. Once that happens, I am gonna be all over this place, searching to to ride a possible long entry within this channel. Okay, this is the swing information I was showing you before in the 4 hours time frame. It's just I'm just waiting for this level to give way, and in order to search for another swing up, or I don't know, perhaps 100-200 pips to the upside, and I'll try to make some money of that move. What else? GBP against the USD cable. Another setup that I showed you last week. If you remember, I was following a possible breakout of this flat bottom triangle. The breakout has happened to the upside. Okay, I was waiting for a breakout to the downside. Okay, of this actual. This is a trend line right there. 1 second, guys. All right. This trend line was forming a flat bottom triangle. Okay, and I was waiting for a breakout to the upside, but it's broken to the upside, and moreover, it's been confirmed by my typical breakout pullback continuation against the trend. Okay, so well, the breakout is now. Whoops, the breakout is now. Confirmed from a technical point of view, and we've made a new high. We've made a new high as compared to the previous swing high, which was last week's high right there. Okay, so breakout of the trend line with a pullback, 1 bar pullback. This is the bar I'm talking about, the 1 bar pullback, and from there we've just made a new high. We've also taken out the previous swing high there. So this trend line is effectively broken, and that's about it really. Lastly, GBP against the Australian dollar, also in the 4 hours time frame, waiting for the 211.00 level to give way. Okay, this level, okay, 211.00 in the direction of the moving averages. I'm waiting for this level to give way to the downside in order to search for entries. All right. another sideways price action, another downtrend as per the moving averages, a clear level to keep an eye on. Once it gives way, I'm gonna be all over this chart searching for short entries. Alright folks, that's all for the setups that I have on my watch list. I'll be seeing you tomorrow for more videos. Bye bye.